Hello, you're back with Beatle. We are back on Archero. Today we're going to be doing the Infinite Adventure just to see how far we can get. Just showed you my hero there just so you can see what character I am playing and level, etc. We'll start off with the Smart, which levels up faster and max level increase, which is probably one of the best things to start off with. We'll get the magic there where damage reduced 60% within 2 seconds, which is handy. There are going to be quite a lot of stages to this playthrough, so hence I am fast forwarding it. But on the new abilities, I will sort of go through some of the options I get and why. But the actual playthrough itself will be quite sped up. Here I think we go for the arrows, which just as you sort of going through, it's always handy to have as many projectiles on the screen as possible, and there we get the multi-shot as well, which always helps. Even though I use the Demon Blade, which is close range, the front arrows there, so I'm getting quite lucky. I do know as you progress through these stages, it does get trickier, and the more arrows are on the screen, the better. Boss defeated there. I never actually really accept the sort of Satan's gift or the devil's gift, where you lose HP. Here we take the Bloodthirst. I think that is pretty much a vital one to have as you progress through the stages. You don't really lose too much HP here, but it certainly does stack up as you get through. We took the side arrows just before, just so you're having even more arrows on the screen. Ideally, I am looking for the bouncing wall, which I don't find just yet, but it does come at some point. Here, I never get lucky on the wheel, but I managed to get a HP up, so every one of those little bonuses that you get, the better. Think there I got the Shadow Clone. Again, it's always worthwhile trying to have abilities and things and upgrades that do damage when you are not shooting. So the pets, the clones, things like that, essential as you get further along when you're spending more time moving and dodging arrows and projectiles. At least there is something on your team that is still damaging the enemies. Here, still on the boss, it's still actually relatively easy at this stage. I think we're going up to, I can't actually see the stage there, so we'll see that in a minute. There we get just missed the crit master, unfortunately. Yeah, we were going to stage 30 here. The mysterious magician gives us some freeze magic, which is always handy to have. I think around here is when it starts to get a little trickier. You might start taking a bit more damage, but it's actually okay. Take the crit master from the angel, so thank you very much for that. Still going through relatively quickly. I think here we just get the attack booster. The HP scales quite quickly once you get to around the 40. The dragon there goes down pretty easily. It's strange because he's massive. Does a sort of a big attack, but dies pretty easily. On the wheel we get more diagonal arrows, so loads of things on the screen here. We're really just looking for that bouncing walls, but there we take the ricochet. We'll carry on going. I know it's sort of going quite quick, but as I say, there are quite a lot of levels to this, so I didn't want to make it a really long video. And as you can see, it is still relatively easy. Here we kill that little dragon easy enough. We take the attack boost just so we get that damage output nice and high. Thankfully here we actually get the attack speed increase as well, and we get bestowed with the invincibility star, so thank you very much for that. And we just continue our way up through the levels nice and easy. Take the crit master from the angel, and we are on level 57, I think, so far. You can definitely tell the difficulty has increased quite a bit. These bosses I actually find really tricky, the ones that go under the ground, and there we go, first death. So no matter what your characters, you do get to pick all of the characters that you have. I only have 3 unlocked at the moment. I'm not actually sure if it is just 3 max, or all of them. So here I picked my worst one, which is sort of the level 1 guy who I haven't really used. We take the ability, the one I buy. As I say, it's always handy to have things on the screen that do the damage for you whilst you are dodging. And we keep going. So this is the worst guy. If or when this guy dies, I then have my other guy who is leveled up a bit, not quite as good as the first guy I have. So I don't know if it is best off to start with the worst hero you have and then sort of move on to the better ones. I'm not too sure, but as you can see, it is absolutely hectic here, and he just couldn't survive much longer. So here we go on to our final hero, who was actually one of my initial heroes I had, and we finally find Bouncy Wall, so it actually gets a lot easier. And with that bouncy wall, as you can see, the projectiles on screen even causing a bit of lag, absolutely crazy there, but don't get any of the upgrades there. We get a bit of bestowed magic, which will just increase damage. With the projectiles bouncing everywhere on the screen, it does make it a bit easier. As you can see, we're sort of flying through these stages a bit quicker, but we have reached maxed level here, which I think really does affect us, as we're not being able to upgrade our gear or equipment, and there we have it, death. So got to stage 76, which is my record. I'd be really keen to see what records you have, so please do let me know in the comments, and I will try and beat that at some stage. But if you've enjoyed the video, if you've liked the tips, please do like or subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.